Welcome to White House Fruit Farm. I'm here with David and we are getting ready to get something started here for fall. It is summer, nice and hot here. And David, we've worked some ground behind us and have that ready. What are we doing with our equipment here?
Well, mid-June towards late June is typically the season to plant pumpkins. So what we're doing is we prepared ground to get a pumpkin crop started. We're getting ready to put the seed into the soil.
And we're going to do it with the equipment we have here, the planter, and there are several things that we use. What do we have going on from this bin here?
Well, this is a blended fertilizer. It has the 3 nutrients in it that all crops need: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And so this fertilizer applicator will place a band of fertilizer to the side and below the seed.
And we'll add something here.
This is a liquid fertilizer, and this will get sprayed right over top of the seed as the seed is placed into the ground.
And here we will put, what do we have going on here?
The actual seed.
Oh, I just dropped one.
These are a cannonball pumpkin. This is a small decorative pumpkin, and nicely, very round, hence the name cannonball.
This one's popular. When you come to the gift barn, you'll find this one in the back corner. This is that nice round one that everybody wants to take home with them. And this goes in this hopper here.
It does.
All right. And then let's talk about what happens with the equipment. So the goal is to get this seed into the ground.
At the right depth and at the right spacing. And that's what this machine can do. It can pick up an individual seed. It can space the seed, in the case of pumpkins, roughly 3 feet apart. And most importantly, it can put the seed at the right depth. And for a pumpkin size seed, that's normally 1.5 inches. So it'll place the seed 1.5 inches into the soil, and it'll firm the soil behind the seed, because the 3 things we want for seed germination is moisture, soil contact, and heat. And of course, in the middle of June, heat's not a problem. We're expecting some rain maybe later on today, so our planting, we're shooting for a planting this morning, and then a dose of rain this afternoon.
So we're going to water it, fertilize it a couple times over, stick it in the ground, push some soil against it so it has that soil contact, and hope. Now, do we care what direction this goes?
No, the seed knows which way is up, and so when the root portion comes out, it'll head down, and when the shoot portion comes out of the seed, it'll head up.
And we can expect plants out of this when?
Typically Labor Day. So, pumpkins normally will start to ripen depending on planting date at Labor Day, and then through September and October.
And we get about how many pumpkins off a plant?
Pumpkin plants are grouped into, say, bush type plants, which are smaller and more compact, or a vining type plant. And so depends on which group you're talking about, but for this cannonball, which is more of a bush type plant, we can expect to see 3 to 4 pumpkins off that plant.
Very good. So we'll harvest these in September, getting started here in June. We'll see you on the farm.